Hello everyone, this is Menz here. Going to be playing the PZ3/4 here, the Tier 5 German medium tank here on Malinovka Encounter. Now this battle, a little bit interesting. It ends up being a ace tanker match for the PZ3/4 here for myself. However, it's kind of a frustrating loss. Um, yeah, unfortunately, I kind of even quit at the end of the battle here after I died just because it kind of turns into a stalemate. Um, Essentially, this match it starts out pretty well, like usual, winning the hill here. The PZ3/4. Um, it's more. I treat it more like a light tank than a medium, but it does not have V range, unfortunately. But this match, it's pretty interesting to watch. It's an extremely good match for myself. Um, Helping my team out. I do 1500 damage, but I also spot for nearly 2500 damage, even despite the V range on this thing. Um, but starting out here, there's no point in me pushing up hard here. They have a lot of slow tanks, but also they're going to be focusing on this little Luke's tank, and better for me to try to help them get that tank out because they basically all stopped here, and I was already like, shit, this is gonna turn out to be bad. Uh, the gun on this tank, it's pretty good though, but it is a little bit lacking in the penetration department. Fortunately for me here, um, this PZ3/4, he wasn't really paying attention. He's not shooting at me. Like, I don't have sixth sense on this tank, so I don't know if he had seen me, but the M4 there hit me, so I would assume that he was able to see me there. But starting out, so far so good. I didn't take any damage from those shots, luckily, because I was angled pretty good. And, their heavy tanks haven't pushed up here as hard as they probably could have. And I love it when, the enemy team pushes down here, kind of gives you the high bar here, because you're able to just kind of dictate the match pretty easily if they're not pushing on you here. Now at this point still, I'm mainly just, peeking over, taking semi-safe shots against this Swedish tank here. Don't need APCR, he's pretty weak overall, so I'm trying to save my, my premium rounds for the Tiger, because penetrating him in the front without hitting specific weak points is a little bit of a challenge here, but with APCR it gives you just enough to go through the front if he's not angled. Now, so far, the enemy E25s, their platoon, they're pushing over on this side, and, they're chewing apart our team here, anyone who tries to cross, and our team's doing a pretty good job holding them. Now, my problem I face right now is I'm really the only scout left, other than this M7, and he doesn't really have any HP, so I'm going to push pretty aggressively here. I have a rock that blocks me from enemies that way. I'm going to jump down right here, and really, the PZ3 or PZ4 here, a little bit of a surprise, but luckily they took him out. If there's nobody there, it's a pretty good route to take down with a fast tank, even in high tiers. You can push down there without taking much damage. Now at this point, we have a 8-3, now 8-4, as far as the tanks left, or tanks, a lead. It's really, it's really kind of, I was like, oh, we're gonna get this, no probs, like, boy was that wrong. So we kill the OI, I'm gonna move over here towards the bishop, he's gonna get taken out. And then at this point, I notice it's just the KV1, he dies here, and then it's going to be 2 SPGs, and unfortunately for me, I'm going to get taken out, because I thought the E25s, they were still around here, but they pulled all the way back to their base, and unfortunately, they take me out here, while I try to kill Artie, which I was being a little bit haphazard here. Like, I'm not really, playing it completely safe, and I push right to where the E25 kills me, unfortunately. Now at this point, as far as what we have left. We have 2 heavies, 3 mediums, a TD, and 3 SPGs first, 2 E25s, and an SPG. I'm trying to let my team know, hey, E25's pull back, and M7's still pushing, which he's one-shottable. And unfortunately, E25's, it's going to be hard-pressed to spot them before they can see you, which that M7 learned there. The E25's, hanging back here or in this bush somewhere. And yeah, just unfortunately, this is about the point where I hop out because I pretty much said everything I could say. Don't head by one, guys. They're hiding. Basically, the E25s are either in this area or somewhere along these buildings here. Where our SPGs are now, pretty much, they couldn't really spot anything. Or I should say not spot anything, but they couldn't really hit anywhere that the E25s could be. Plus, they're very far away. But as you see, unfortunately, I don't have the full replay. I do have the end battle results though, and kind of speaks wonders. Like right now, if you look, they're 1E25, Magino or Mahino, whatever. He has 3 kills, and then there's the _H_A guy. He has 0 kills, and Arrow, the SPG, is 1. Now, switching over to the end battle results screen. I got an Ace Tanker award, Confederate award, and also patrol duty. Most of my experience comes from, spotting. And switching over here, which as you see, it is a defeat. The 1E25 is up to 9 kills. So the 1E25, basically, from the point I died to the end, the 1E25 racked up an additional 6 kills, the other 1 kill, and the SPG 1 kill. So pretty much went on a rampage there. He got about 3,400 damage, which is freaking insane. Which props to that guy. He got, as you see, there's 7 awards next to him. He got virtually every single award that you could get, from a comeback victory, damage, kills. He was the last one remaining from what it looked like, and he got, I can't even pronounce it, whatever the one is, 1 verse, however many tanks. And then the final screen you're going to see, I ended up doing 1,500 damage, about 2,500 spotting damage, which the PZ-34 can spot pretty well because it has a little bit of armor, decent gun, very good speed, and it's pretty compact, but the view range does hold it back a little bit, unfortunately, and I even have optics on mine, and it's not even close to being near the maximum view range. So anyway, thanks for watching this battle. Props to that 1E25 for completely wrecking us here. Gotta give him credit, but unfortunately, top tier E25, especially a platoon of them, like you saw, the M7, myself, pushing, you can't even spot them, even when they're shooting at you, if they're set up in the right spot, and they exploited it very well. So props to them. But anyway, again, thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this match. Unfortunately, I didn't stick around to the end. Kind of wish I did. Granted, I probably would have been yelling at my team, because more likely than not, they pushed one at a time. Just looking at the map, the Comet pushed in Type 58, KV 85, and it didn't work out well. If you feel like supporting me here on YouTube, every little bit helps. Helps going towards both Wakuru.com and menzgaming.com, keeping those up and running. You can find my PayPal description or PayPal information in the video description below, and also Google Wallet in the upper right hand corner through fan funding. Otherwise, thanks again for watching. Hopefully I'll see you guys sometime soon in another replay or one of my streams.